Hundreds of protesters marched through Brighton on Friday to demand safer streets and reclaim the night. I spoke with organisers, Caitlin and Vicky, to find out more.
So we had a march through town today, and the purpose of Reclaim the Night is about taking back the streets for people who feel afraid to walk on their own at night. There's a lot of street harassment and sexual violence that women experience when they're walking along the streets at night, and we basically wanted to say we've had enough of that and we want to do something about it, and this is at least one night a year where we can all come together and walk through streets that we would normally not feel safe on. So walking down West Street, walking through the Pavilion Gardens, and actually say, you know what, this is our street, this is our city, and we have every right to be safe wherever we go.
I think it's especially relevant in Brighton as well, where a lot of people come to Brighton and they think that it's automatically a safe place to be, and this stuff still happens here. So yeah, people being able to walk down the streets like West Street is really empowering. So I think Reclaim the Night's really important for that.
Reclaim the Night Brighton was originally set up by a group called Brighton Feminist Collective. The kind of core intentions of that group were a very specific form of feminism that was trans inclusive, that was supportive of the rights of sex workers. We make a really concerted effort to make it clear that ours is not only a march that's open to people of all genders, because we think it's a problem that everybody needs to address together collectively. It's not just a women's issue, even if mostly women experience it, that doesn't mean other people shouldn't care. And we also make sure that we're crystal clear that we consider trans women to be women and that people of any gender should be involved in this fight.
The march was followed by an after-party hosted by FemRock, a Brighton-based not-for-profit night that showcases and celebrates women in music.
Tonight we've had Fabia from Survivors Network, we've had a poet Subira doing some spoken word this evening, and we've had two bands perform. We are all about female representation in music, so it felt like it linked up quite well with Reclaim the Night. We were really pleased to be able to host the after party for Reclaim the Night.
The after event is raising money for Survivors Network, which is the local rape crisis centre. We've had speakers from the charity there at the march and at the after event, just to let people know that support is there, and if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you've experienced sexual violence or harassment, there is that support service and you can reach out to them.
Hey, hey, sexual violence has to go! Hey, hey, sexual violence has to go!
I think it's been really successful, yeah. I think we've had people coming who've said to us they've never been on a demonstration before, they've never felt kind of safe to talk about their survivor status before, and I think that's one of the most vital things about Reclaim the Night, is that we know we're not going to change everything overnight, we're not going to be able to walk down those streets safely on our own tomorrow, but we're creating that one space in this moment in time where people do feel believed and feel safe to talk about their experiences, and even if we've just had one person saying to us, you know, this happened to me and I never felt I could say about it before, then we've done something right, and that's kind of what's happened today, so I think that's been really powerful.
Thank you all so much. This is a really important moment, as it is every year, and we will make a change. Thank you. You have successfully reclaimed the night.
Ryan Phone reporting for Latest TV.